So, as per a suggestion from the last video, I decided let's run the no synergy strategy back again. And I gotta tell you, I did have fun, to an extent. Finding a team that worked was a nightmare. A pretty fun nightmare, mind you, but thankfully, just like Kanto 7, the dream has ended. Now, I want to talk very briefly before we get into it, because I've tried this against multiple bosses, and I've come to the same conclusion that you're inevitably about to see, yes, including the new boss. It was very, very prevalent. Shi Faust has some issues, which you may have guessed by now, and I kind of want to delve a little bit deeper into that. So, before that, let me talk about the team. I really like the Lord of Hunger one. There's no other reason, he's just there because I like the ID. There we go. However, I was waiting for this because I wanted the two new bleed syncing IDs. That way, we could try and incorporate just a little bit more, some syncing IDs. So, I got this Ryoshu because I don't use this Ryoshu enough. She's really fun, I like her a lot. And then, Ring Sang's just there because Ring Sang, I'll be honest, you might see him on a lot of the teams, just because his skill 2 and 3, they have, I need to equip egos, by the way. Don't know why I was trying to say echoes. He applies a lot of these, so he can go in nearly any team. He's really nice. And Don Quixote, because someone else was very sad that I was like, who's using Sync Don? They were like, oh, my bum ass is. No, our bum ass is. That sounds really weird to say. I like her too. I think she's great. I want to give her some more love, so she's back again. That being said, oh yeah, the passive just Burn Rupture. His way's really good. That's just whatever. We get Lust Res so we can heal off Priestess passive. We'll just go down real quick. Yeah, free res, like, heals HP. If you have bleed, we're going to have bleed because we're really good at applying bleed. And so is he. Now then. Now the big caveat. Now the big, okay, why was the intro not as lively and a bit negative? I want to like this unit. I really do. There is just something about her. And I liken this to the Lord of Hunger and a Heishu team, where half of his kit, well I say half, a good majority of his kit is basically functionally unusable, because you don't want to do it that way, you don't want to play it that way, which is totally viable, it's totally fine, but more often than not, it's like, okay, we're going to keep Heishus in, we're going to force, like, skill freeze, whatnot, maybe swap out if there's a big HP damage, but if not, that's fine. Shi Faust is kind of like that, and I want to talk about it a little bit. You want to do this, minimum 2 times, maximum 4, because, 4 is all you can do. And you gain this, okay? And you get ready to lose target aim. Look, it's not as complicated as I'm making it seem. I'm just very tired of trying this because it's not good. And once you get 4 of this, or basically when you do this 1 time, this skill will be used. And this it gains extra benefits about which one you picked. You kind of want to wait for Glimmering Bow, so you can do this and get the max benefit off this. Unfortunately, 3 big things, 3 big negatives. But first, you gain a shield 1 time, and that shield dies pretty quickly. 2, if you're doing this off rip, if you're pressing defense off rip, you gain no sanity. You start at 0, and it's a little bit funky. And 3, and this is one I was a bit shocked to learn, and I don't know why I was. I don't know why I thought it worked that way. I thought it skipped certain skills when it was clashing with it. It does not. Say you've got an enemy with 3 unbreakables, Lei Hong, for example. He uses his big green coin. I forget what skill it's called, but he uses that with 3 unbreakables. I thought, okay, if I manage to do Bow's Glimmer, it skips that. It does not. He then hits you back even harder. So that's fun. There's no clashing. He just goes, alright, you're dead now. So she has issues. And I just... Well, one more thing. One more big problem I've got with it. I believe it's round about here. Okay, here we go. This is why I said minimum 2. If this unit uses Bow's Glimmer, which is the enhanced skill 3, at 2 plus target aim, so basically defense twice on the 3rd skill, we let it rip with any of the keywords, or any of the skills, you gain 1 slash damage up. She is a slash unit, by the way. I found that really confusing. because it's more often than not you're just trying to do this. You get a slash damage up. Unfortunately, the slash damage up is in fact wasted, because then you do this immediately afterwards. And that's what I'm talking about, like half of it doesn't work because you just kind of ignore this. Like, you gain poise count, sure, that's cool and everything, but yeah. Also, you can't use egos. That's another big thing. I'm pretty sure it says here somewhere. We go to the defense real quick. I believe it's ready to loose. Here we go. Mission can't be staggered from taking damage, tremor burst, or raise stagger threshold. That's a big positive. That is a really big positive. Removed if an ego skill was equipped at combat start. So no fluid sack, no command meltdown, no nothing. You just kind of have to sit there, bring in other healing egos that aren't fluid sack, not as good. Now I get we're at a point where people are probably going, oh, you shouldn't need healing egos. No, but they're really nice to have. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And yeah. So I really did try. I tried to make it a main focus. I did another team somewhere. I think I have it saved. I do not have it saved. Anyway, the team I was using as well was trying to use the Pequod Captain. I thought, okay, maybe. Here was the trick I was trying to do. With Pequod Captain. This is assist attack, the unit on the immediate right of the dashboard, which is hopefully Shi Faust. I figured, okay, if she defends, she gets target aimed. If this procs, the assist attack procs on Shi Faust, she gets to attack with her skill 1. It does not work. I'm pretty confident in saying that. It does not work. She just stays guarded and you basically waste that. So that's kind of awkward. Anyway, I've rambled long enough. Let's just get into the fight. Hopefully I picked a good one because there's a lot of fights I chose. And they all kind of ended the same way, more or less. I want to try and pick one where she stays alive, since she's the main focus. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any more suggestions. I'm still working on the Zuchin Ishmael, as you can see there, just because I think she's fine. She could be better. I have no real complaints. Anyway, let me know what you think, and I guess I'll catch you in the next one. And once again, any more suggestions, please let me know. Just have fun. Anyway, that being said, like and subscribe, check out some of the other content on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.
보여주지. 어떻게 대관할 수 있지?
내가 공격 때문에 좀 특별히 보여줄게.
큰거 하나 쓸란게. 깨지 말이야.
각오될 시간이 전부.
나의 공력을 저지하기에 덕없이 모자지. 한반발인 환기 끝은 보고 가야지.
각오될 시간이 전부.
이 몸이 온다는 바라심 기꺼이 죄를 받아들이겠다.
알고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤을 돌아가라. 아름다운 소리는 나쁜 날. 그럼 이 삶이 달라버린 일이. 소여목구를 밟아볼까? 그만 세상은 거기보다 지켜보고 있었지.
또 한주 피를 담아 핑을 두며 세월의 수만